welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm just heading off to a car meet. It's a Japanese car meet predominantly. They used to call it Reading Jap Meet, probably still do, I don't know, but I mean it started years ago. Probably going back way more than 15 years even, since I've sort of first known about it. It still goes on now. You can see it on Adam C's channel. He covers it, I think, pretty much every month. So it's worth popping down to. Sometimes there can be some quite nice stuff down here. But like for me, you know, I'm interested in all areas and all aspects of car culture. I'm as happy as I am on a, you know, a billiard smooth green full of unbelievably valuable, you know, historic, vintage, classic, world-renowned cars as I am in a McDonald's car park, you know, full of relatively affordable machinery sort of thing. And actually, I don't know, I kind of think that when you're young and you're getting into cars, this is kind of the most accessible way into it, and the way that you're going to sort of share that passion with others is meets like this, where you just basically get together with a group of like-minded people in a car park essentially, but you know, talk cars and whatever else. It's kind of like where it began, even for myself, going back to, you know, when I was younger, which is longer ago than I, you know, dare to remember and wish it was, but you know, the cruise scene was big back then, and it, you know, it really helped me as a car enthusiast for somewhere to go and a way to, you know, meet other people, other like-minded individuals, and just, I mean, people used to go up to all sorts of stuff back in those days, but you know, before the days of quite so many cameras and things like that we've got today. But still, I mean, there's still plenty goes on today. You see it all on YouTube. But yeah, I just thought I'd, you know, take you along with us. Why not? You know, I need to share a bit more on this channel, and you know, try and, you know, when you're a car enthusiast and when you're, you know, really are interested in cars, you're interested in all of it. You know, there's no such thing as seeing too many cars. I often think that with car shows, you know, we scrabble around the country throughout the summer in particular, going to different car meets and things like that. And invariably we're looking at stuff that we've seen numerous times before, but you know, you can't stop us wanting to go and sit in a car park or a field or wherever it may be, you know, even at a large scale event, and, you know, have a look around again at a bunch of cars that you might have seen before. It's not so much about that, it's just being surrounded by, you know, interesting machinery and like-minded enthusiasts, really. That to me is kind of like the essence of what's so cool about it. But you know, and it's nice to see, I quite like to see, I'm talking about myself as if I'm really old, hopefully I'm not that old, but it's quite nice to see some younger people that are still into this sort of like, you know, early days side of it to me, where you get a, you know, whatever car you can afford and you're interested in putting a different exhaust on it or whatever else, and you know, you're interested in that side of thing, and they're not just out, I don't know, financing whips, as people would say today. Especially with how much the stuff has got. So it's nice to see, because the kind of like the used car market of cheaper, more affordable performance cars does seem to be slightly disappearing. But anyway, I'm going on too much. Next thing, we'll probably just have a bunch of moving footage from the show. There's no point in me standing at the side of the road and doing arrivals and departures and stuff, because you'll see it a lot better with a lot better commentary on Adam C's channel, or anybody else who goes and does that. That's just kind of like the main guy, isn't it? So yeah, thanks for joining us again, and enjoy the next bits of, you know, glamorous footage, hopefully, and we'll see you next time.